Hey friends, and welcome back to another yoga flow with me, Kat Methven. If you haven't done one of my flows before, hello and welcome, and I am honoured to have you here on my YouTube channel. So today's flow features a few little postures that are going to really get us working and firing up through the glutes, which are the muscles in our bottom. So we're going to get started just with the feet together, the knees out wide. You can take a block to sit on here. Feel free to pause me to get yourself set up and ready to go, and have quite a wide diamond shape between the feet and the bottom. And just close off the eyes and take just a couple of breaths here before we get started. Inhaling and exhaling. Really finding your ground, finding your center. And now slowly take the hands to the outside of the knees. Just bring the knees together and just hug the knees into the chest. Lengthen through the spine. And then keeping the left hand or left arm wrapped around the legs. Twist around to the right, placing the right hand behind you, gazing towards the back of the room. Really trying to stay long and lifted through this spinal twist. And release. Come back through center, this time hugging the knees with the right arm, placing the left hand behind you, and inhale and then twist around to the left side, gazing behind you again. Remembering to breathe. Try and stay soft in the shoulders. And then come all the way back around. Start to round the spine as you hug both knees and let the head drop down. You can maybe inhale, lift the head up again, and then drop it down and find that rounded spine. And then take the legs out long, and we'll just flow through some little forward folds. So inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, take the arms down towards the feet. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale all the way up to the top. Exhale, last one, forward fold. Inhale it up. And exhale, release the hands down by the side. Taking the head over to the left side now, and take some half neck rolls here. So right ear comes to right shoulder, down through the center. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, down through center. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, down through center. And just moving with your own breath at your own pace. Stretching it out. And just round off that spine again if that feels good. And inhale, lift the chest. And now we'll just swing the legs around, coming into an all fours position. So get nice and centered here. And we'll inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine, let the head drop. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. And then inhale, lift the chest last time. Coming back to neutral, and then finding our balance with the right arm stretched out long in front of you and the left leg stretched away. Try not to let the ribs flare and then to arch the spine because of that. So try and stay really nice and long and lengthened in the spine. Breathing here. Really push those fingers away and the toes away, create length and release. Other side, left arm goes out, right leg goes out. Again, try not to release through the ribs too much. You want to keep the ribs nice and soft, almost tucking them in slightly, but beware of the spine, wanting to keep it nice and long. Okay, releasing down. And now we come into our first little glute exercise. So we're going to do some little pulses, but please don't go too high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bend the knee in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Put that leg down and then we're going to take it out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Really, really good. Okay. So we've got to go on the second side now. Again, trying not to pulse the leg too high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bend the knee. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing. Release it down. We go out to the side now, keeping the leg bent for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Amazing. Just take the bottom back, come to a child's pose just for a moment. Really, really, really good, guys. I know it can get a little bit shaky when we're there. Feel free, if you're feeling crazy, to pause me now and do that all again. You might be mad though, we've got more to go. Okay. So bringing the legs around and bringing the legs into Gomukhasana, so cow face pose. We're not doing it with the arms, just the legs. You may know this as shoelace pose in yin. You can always, excuse me, can't talk, always come into a square if not with the legs, which is what I just showed in the video. So when you have found your variation, just breathe here for a moment. Option of taking a bit of a forward fold. So I've gone for right leg over left, but it really doesn't matter which one you've gone for because we're going to do both sides. So just breathe into the posture, feeling the stretch down in the glutes, but also down the IT band, so the outside of the leg. And then release, coming upwards. And we're going to do a little snazzy turn. So place the hands around behind you and then twizzle all the way round. So depending on what leg you had in front, it will be a different variation here, but just give it a go. Okay, so again, same options apply. This time I've got the left leg on top, right leg below, and I'm just going to come into a forward fold and find that stretch and breathe. Inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. Nice. Maybe closing off the eyes for a moment here. One more deep breath. Inhaling And exhaling, start to release the posture. And try and come over onto the knees and then step the feet out. So we're coming into a high plank here, staying long and lengthened in the spine and in the body. So we've got a nice straight line going on. And then from here, we're just going to roll or wave the body all the way back into a downward facing dog. And you can start to pedal out through the feet, through the knees here, finding a little bit of movement in the legs, doing what feels good for your body, maybe shaking or nodding the head. And then when you're ready, waving the body back forwards into a high plank. And then we come into our next exercise, bit of a tricky one. We'll lift up the right leg and hold. Breathing here. So not only is this great for, it's got a glute activation, but it's really got a bit of everything going on. We're working through the shoulders, the core, the legs, and release. I bet you thought I was going to continue talking for ages then. Lifting up the left leg now, holding it. Try not to release or let go of the ribs too much. Don't arch into the spine. And release down. Really great. Wave the body back to a downward facing dog. And then from here, let's slowly walk the hands all the way back to the feet, and we'll come into a forward fold, taking, well, either you can take the two peace fingers around the big toe, or you can just fold forwards. Entirely up to you. Whatever feels good. I'm working through some inhales and exhales, lifting and lowering of the chest. So inhaling, lifting the chest onto fingertips, and then exhaling down deeper into the fold. And then slowly, when you're ready, come all the way up to standing. And let's step forward now into a high lunge with the right foot forwards. So right foot is forwards. We've got a nice deep lunge going on. We're on the toes of the back foot, hands are on the waist. And just sink a little deeper. Try and soften through the ribs slightly. So the slightly more challenging option here is to come up onto the front toe as we inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale down through heart center. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Exhale down through heart center. And again, inhale. Arms up, staying on that front toe if you can. Exhale down through heart center. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale down through heart center. Really good. Start to lean the chest forward and reach the arms really, really long. Almost so our tummy's on the thigh. Probably feeling the body start to shake a bit now. Remember to breathe. And release the arms. Take the hands down, frame the foot, and then step the back foot in, and we'll come to a forward fold here. So the back foot is pivoted out slightly. Hips are square, and breathe. Okay, so from our forward fold now, coming into a standing split. So you can definitely bend the right standing leg. The left leg goes up, and as we exhale, we crouch down. We inhale, lift up. Exhale, crouch. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, crouch down, bending the standing leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift. I know it's tough. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. This is super strong. Well done, guys. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Really good. And then from here, let's lift up. So stay really strong through that right leg, the right glutes, and we're in now a warrior 3. So trying to keep the spine and the back leg in line. It doesn't matter if the leg needs to be a little bit lower. And release. Really, really good. Okay. So now stepping forward with the left foot. Yep, we're going straight into it. So we're in that high lunge. Option of coming up on the toe of the left leg. And when we're ready, inhale, arms come high. Exhale, palms down through heart center. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, down through heart center. Keep it steady. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, take it up. Amazing. Exhale, down through heart center. Well done. Now leaning forwards. Take the arms out long again. If you're still up on that toe, amazing. You're doing so well, guys. Breathe. Stay strong. And release those hands down. Frame the front foot and start to straighten both legs. You can step the back foot in slightly, have the foot ever so slightly pivoted out, and then come into a forward fold with the hips nice and square. And breathing here, you know what we've got coming. But these are such good ways of working and toning the legs and the butt. Okay, so coming up into a standing split on the left side now. The right leg comes down. We crouch on an exhale. Inhale, take it long. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, leg up. Exhale down, both knees bend. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Really, really good. Last one. Exhale down. And we inhale all the way up. Oh, I lied. Not the last one. One more. And inhale up. Really good. Coming to the warrior three now. So keeping that nice long line in the body. Breathe here. It's okay if the leg needs to be lower. And release. Or I released a little bit too soon because I fell out of that. But you may all now release now. Come to standing. Have a little shake out. Have a little wiggle through the hips. Wiggle through the body. Let everything feel a little bit more loose. Okay guys, enough shaking. Are you ready for the next bit? So let's step the feet out. So we're on the side, we're sideways on the mat now. And I want you to turn the toes towards the corners of the mat. So we're kind of in like a ballet second position. Take the hands to the hips and then inhale, lift the body. And then exhale, take a little squat here. And then release the hands from the hips. Take the backs of the hands onto the knees and just stay low. Breathe. Maybe get a little bit lower. I know it might be shaking. I'm shaking too. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale down through heart center. Inhale them up. Exhale them back down. Okay, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Last one. Inhale the arms high and then exhale, release. Amazing. Really good. Have a little wiggle. We've got to go back down, I'm afraid. I know you guys are loving this. I know you love it really. Okay, so set your stance, set the feet, and then come down into our squat. Hands are coming now in front of the chest and we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Amazing. Release. Well done. Really, really good. Okay, so bring those feet in line with the outside of the mat. Take the hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Let the head hang heavy. And breathe. Trying to draw the elbows together slightly. Take some nice restful breaths here. And then slowly start to bend the knees and come down into a low yogic squat. Hands at heart center, elbows pushing the knees away, and maybe have a little waddle around. Maybe not around, but have a little move here, maybe sway side to side. I normally really enjoy kind of having a little bit of movement in this squat position. Breathe here. Okay, release the hands down, lower the bottom all the way down to the mat, and come to sit on your mat with the knees bent up, feet about hip width apart. Take the arms away from you and we'll slowly lower down all the way to the mat. I really want you to use the core here, so go as slow as possible, keeping with the breath. Nice. Okay, release down. So we're going to do some little half bridges, so some glute raises, if you will. So we're going to come up onto the heels, so the toes aren't on the mat, and then we're going to lift the hips all the way up and release down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Really good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And just pulse now. A few little pulses, so just really small movements now. Still on the heels. Keep pulsing, 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 and release. Okay, release the toes down as well. Just take some little window wipes of the legs going side to side. Take a few moments just to breathe here, to reset the body. Make sure the lower back is nicely firm down onto the mat. And then we're going to take it again, but on one leg. So let's lift up the left leg, coming onto the right heel, and then we'll lift 1 and 2. Lift 3. And lift 4. Lower. Lift for 5. And lower. Lift for 6. And lower. Lift 7, lower. Lift 8 and lower. And lift 9, lower. Last one, lift for 10. Nice. Really, really good. And hold it here. Hold it here at the top. One more breath. And slowly release. Really, really good. Just window wipe those legs side to side again before we go on the second side. Again, taking a couple of moments just to reset the body before we go. Okay, when we're ready, let's lift up the right and come onto the heel of the left. Inhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Try to keep the knees together. Lift and lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. I know it's tough. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and hold, hold, hold. One more breath. You're doing so well. And release both legs down, window wipe side to side, and then when you're ready, hug both knees into the chest and just rock side to side, breathing here. And then inhale, take the arms long behind the head, and exhale, release. Okay, so let's come into a stretch, placing the left ankle on top of the right knee. Thread the hands through and then draw the legs towards the belly. So really, really important that even though it was quite a dynamic and maybe exercise-based flow, that we're still stretching and spending time breathing into these kinds of stretches. letting the body melt down onto the mat as we feel the stretch all the way through the bottom. We've got the option here of straightening the right leg. For some people, they can just get a little bit deeper. But either way, having the leg bent is still really great. And actually, I find it ever so slightly deeper with the bent leg because I can pull it in a little bit more. Either way, just breathing here and slowly releasing. Let's switch sides so the right ankle comes on top of the left knee. Interlace the fingers behind the thigh and then draw those legs all the way towards the belly. Doesn't matter how low you get, it's all about where you feel the stretch. Breathing here. Again, having the option of straightening the left leg if that feels good for you. If it doesn't, then you don't need to do it. Just doing what feels good for your body. Guys, I can't talk today apparently. I'm really struggling. Breathe, close off the eyes. And then release both legs down. Hold behind both knees and just start to rock yourself up to a seated position. And then we'll come into Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together. You can sit up on a block for this. It's a really, really good place to be. And then coming into a forward fold. Slowly reaching forwards and then just letting the head rest down. Just breathing here. Inhaling and exhaling as you feel the body start to soften. Really let the body start to melt now as we come to the end of the practice. And then when you're ready, peeling your way up all the way to a comfortable seated position, and we're just going to do a couple of breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling loudly through the mouth, so really sighing. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, send it all out. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, lift it all out. Lift it all out. Inhale, lift the shoulders. And then exhale, release it all out. Really, really good. Amazing. And then just start to wiggle the body, feel some softness, maybe start to shake, maybe stand up, have a bit of a wiggle, have a bit of a jiggle, and that is you done for the day. Namaste, guys. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that your legs and your bums are feeling thoroughly worked, but in a good way. And feel free now to take more of a Shavasana. I instead will be here wiggling my bum. I will see you next week, and thank you for flowing with me as always. Bye-bye.